good to me.
All right, let's see what we looking like.
Yeah. You take that dick.
Bro, we're live, bro. What are you doing? Come on, man. We're live, bro. You can't be doing that, man. Can't be doing that, bro. Terrible. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of TOPT Hot Take Streams. It's gonna be me and my guy Larry, who don't know how to act when he gets on camera and he's not in the studio. But welcome, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. You really wilded out, bro. Why would you say that? Why would you say that, bro? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yo, I'm so glad everybody else came after that, bro.
I don't know that
That's
they
gonna
did.
be
I think they heard
that has
that.
to be that's gonna be cut out. So
I feel like they definitely heard that. Yeah, you're right. I do think I'm a little choppy. So I have to
I
figure
told
out
you.
this
It's a little
capture
chart.
card thing.
I think it's the capture card. It's the absence of it. Like you definitely need it.
Okay. Yeah, 1 minute in and Larry already walling. Yeah, let me know how my visual is. I guess I don't know what the frame rates are or whatever if I have to do an adjustment, but still testing out some stuff with the new camera. Should I use buffering or don't use buffering, Larry?
I would say don't mess with anything.
Don't mess with anything. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm probably gonna have to change this out like midstream regardless to back to the MX Brio, but we'll see. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I wanted to see what I was looking like. But welcome, everyone. It's another episode of the Trash Take Stream. In this episode or these shows, we go through the Discord's 2025's most hot or trash takes as compiled by Roanoa Silky Chris. So these are a lot of fun.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Chris, for compiling all these. It's a lot of fun to go through them. And I've already made the list. Larry's already made the list. So check us out see if you guys make the list yourselves. I know we have a lot of fun doing this, but there's no bullying. It's not teasing or whatever. It's just y'all be wilding sometimes in the Discord. So we gotta capture it and call it out. But I did want to list out some of the rules and how Chris decided to compile the 2025 lists. Essentially, these are the rules or how they're based or they're ordered or upon the following. So number one, how ridiculous the take is. Factually incorrect takes are just wrong and not included on this list. How hot the take is. So uniqueness and spiciness, etc. Number three, how much the person with the take stood on business to defend it. Due to the increase of people spewing straight up nonsense just to make it on the list, more emphasis will be placed on this factor this year and going forward. So thank you to Chris for that. And in other words, it's possible for a hot take to be right by some people and somewhat reasonable take to land higher on the list than a flat out ridiculous take based off of how people stood on business. All right. I think we were on take 50. I want to say we were on take 50. I'll have to go to the thing to see. But
maybe.
How you feeling, Larry? How you feeling right now, man? You good?
I feel good, man. Came back from the gym. Been eating less because I feel like I've been eating too much lately. And eating cleaner. So I feel really good.
Okay. Yeah, it looks really like good. The last take that we have was number 50 by Guy Dimon. It said Usopp could have beaten page 1 if he locked in like how he did in his fight with Luffy. That's the last take we did last go round. So
interesting.
Yeah. All right. Like I said, guys, like the stream. I see 69 people in here, but only 24 likes. Hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, man, let's get into it.
Yeah. Guys, if you haven't liked the stream yet, hit that like button. Also, in the live chat, the pinned comment from us, that's our link tree. So our link tree has every single link you would possibly need in order to find us on every other social media or our affiliate codes to like AG1, BetterHelp, and like NordVPN. All those things, guys. It's all right there. So if you want to follow us on anything else, just check it.
All right. Yeah. I see a bunch of people in chat. I do want to say what's up. I see Young Vito's in here. I see Astromac. Sophia, what's up, Sophia? DJ Randy. Thought that was a Lakers hat. Are you crazy? Crazy as hell. Never that. Project Iceman, Warm Master, Roman Martinez.
It's the lighting.
Think it's the lighting?
It looks purple.
It looks purple.
It does. It looks purple.
I can adjust the lighting, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's too light. That's too bright. Nah, I'm gonna switch back.
Yeah, it still looks purple.
Turn it off entirely, bro. Hold on. Oh,
it's like a blue, yo.
Oh my god. I don't know what I did. There we go. I'll just leave it like that. Anyway, left lane John Wayne, Hot Rhino. I see Girthy Quake, and Kala J, the Henrik Karma, Red Eyes Design. What up, Red Eyes? Don't talk about Jonas, man. Norwitz. So many y'all in here. Please, again, hit that like button if you haven't already. But yeah, let's get into it.
Also, thank you, Red Eyes, for adjusting the thumbnails. Thank you, bro. I got all of them now.
All right, you ready, Larry?
Yes, sir.
All right, number 49. Luffy cannot knock out Beast Pirates Fodder with pure Conqueror's Haki the same way he did to the fishmen at Fishman Island. Why not? Why would he not be able to?
There was a statement said about the average beast pirate. That's why.
What was the statement?
I forgot what it was said, but it was like the average beast pirate is like. Somebody in the live chat will say something about it. There was a comment made from Oda that stated they were much stronger than we're led to believe. But that doesn't make sense because it's Luffy's way stronger than he was during Fishman Island. So that just doesn't make sense at all.
I mean, I feel like people will say that and they'll be the same people that defend some of the stuff that happens in the anime. And like we saw Kid and Zoro, I think, knock out some Beast Pirates Fodder.
No. Kid didn't do that.
Kid didn't do that? Okay. Well, either way, Zoro did.
No.
Right?
Kid did it, and then they laughed at him, which was funnier.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why would they do that? That's terrible. Okay. Yeah, I still feel like Luffy could easily knock out several Beast Pirates Fodder. That's just kind of... I don't think that's a crazy... Like, there was nothing crazy about doing that to me. He just didn't do it. Like, Luffy knocking out kids, like the Beast Pirate Fodder members. Like, I get they're trying to make it so that they're stronger fodder than the average fodder, but it doesn't mean they can withstand Conqueror's Haki blasts. Right? Like,
right.
Fodder is fodder, bro.
Sometimes, like, the story... Like I've said before, the story just sometimes doesn't require the easiest method because it takes the tension away, you know? Like that would have been when I first heard it was, if I believe it correctly, the Ninja Pirate Mink Alliance had like 7,000 people and the other side had 30,000 people. I may be mistaken with the numbers. To me, I was like, this isn't really a big number difference because Luffy could just knock out a lot of those numbers by himself and waste no energy. And like Oda has done it before with the Fishman Island people. And I was thinking to myself, like, it's never going to happen though. Just because it would tarnish the tension of the story, right? So sometimes I think, and this is where the community gets confused, sometimes the easiest route doesn't prove that something else can't happen. So it could have happened, but it would have took away from the story. It doesn't mean that the Beast Pirates are just that much stronger that Luffy can't do it. That's crazy. Yeah,
man. I mean, I will say, does the Batman dude count as Beast Pirate fodder? Because he was out here boxing Luffy.
That was anime only, though.
So he was boxing.
He was boxing him though. He was giving him that work.
He was that dude in the fourth grade ninja war that was fighting Madara for a little bit. You remember?
Wait, what?
Remember that random fodder dude that was like boxing Madara for a little bit in the pocket?
Nah, he wasn't boxing.
He was boxing, bro. He was in there trading.
Nah, he wasn't, bro.
He was in there trading.
He got bodied, bro.
He was in there trading, bro.
He got super bodied, bro.
He was in there trading, bro. What? They said that guy is he's an Uzumaki. Apparently, I saw an Instagram reel on that.
Shout out to the Uzumaki, bro.
All right, let's move on. 48. Zoro had a better performance against Lucci on Egghead Island than Luffy did. From Noob. Or Nub.
Zoro had a better performance against Lucci on Egghead Island than Luffy did?
Mm-hmm.
Did he not realize Luffy didn't get touched once?
Hey, man. I don't know. I don't know how you could have this take.
Didn't Luffy fall asleep in manga and anime during his fight when he was getting pushed?
Yeah.
I mean, Luffy wasn't using Conqueror's Haki, if I remember correctly, against Lucci throughout the entire fight.
He wasn't. Unless you believe that like Gear 5 attacks just leak Conqueror's Haki constantly, no matter what. Like there's people that think that.
Yeah. I mean, it leaks, I guess, but it's not being utilized.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he put him through the wall like Wile E. Coyote and Looney Tunes?
I don't know how you could think this. Zoro struggled a little bit with Lucci. Luffy didn't struggle at all. I don't know how you could think deeper than even just that.
Yeah.
Like
Luffy was playing with his food.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
This is crazy. If Nub truly thinks this, shout out to Nub, yo.
Nah, don't shout him out. I'm not shouting out stupidity anymore. I'm not doing it. I refuse.
It's a pretty bad take. I will say that. It's not a very comprehensive take.
It just don't make sense. Like it actively doesn't make sense. Like I don't know how you can think this.
A better performance?
Yeah, bro.
I feel like Zoro was playing with his food too, though, low key.
Which is fine. That's fine. But to the degree that Luffy was playing, like you said, Luffy fell asleep mid-fight and took no damage. Like that's, I'm sorry, man. I'll tell you. All right. Let's keep pushing. 47. There is not a single character that Koby cannot damage.
That's not true.
They got to think Kobe's a Conqueror's Haki and even advanced Conqueror's Haki user, apparently, to think this.
I mean, Emu exists.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
if you think Koby has the attack power.
Okay. I'll give this.
All those people on God Valley combined.
I'll give this person some leeway here. Odds are this take came in before that panel happened. It was still stupid. Right? It was still a bad take. But odds are like that was towards the end of the year. But
yeah.
That, you know what I mean? Like they might have said this early in the year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let's go before the Emu moment then.
Okay.
I think maybe Chris should have been a little bit more detailed with this because it means, does this mean that he could just tee off on anybody without them teeing off back?
My understanding is that Koby, if he wanted to, could put hands on anybody. And they'll take damage. If he lands on them, they will take damage, is the gist of what's being said. So, Kaido, Big Mom, God's Knights, Holy Knights, you know what I'm saying, Gorosei members, doesn't matter. If Koby lands on them, they'll take damage. Now, it could be even farther than that and saying, even if they're on guard and defending themselves, Koby can still land on them, which is an even more ridiculous thought process. But I don't know if that's what Eye of Night is trying to say here.
I'm going to keep it a buck. and this might be a bad take for myself, but I don't think Kobe's punch is stronger than Elizabello II's King's punch.
Okay.
Might be a bad take, and if it is, then I'm just bugging. But I think the King's punch is stronger than what Kobe did.
It's Honesty Impact is the name of Kobe's attack, right?
Honesty Impact, yes.
I'm gonna put a poll up because I'm actually curious what the people think about this one.
If I remember correctly, they said that King's punch could put a Yonko on its knee.
Yeah, I mean that was.
I don't think that Kobe can put a Yonko on its knee.
That was cap, but whatever.
Like, oh, it was cap.
Yeah, like,
it was cap. It was cap. But I don't think Kobe's can do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, the people saying in the chat saying Kobe needs time. I mean, Elizabello needed time to load that up too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't like a thing he could just do. Like he had to charge it up and do this thing.
Yeah, I'm saying it's like power. Yeah. It's just power based.
That's an interesting one though. I'd like to see it. Just to see. All right, let's move on. 46. Luffy and Zoro can beat Kaido and Big Mom. Talking shonen.
Luffy and Zoro could beat Kaido and Big Mom.
I'm under the impression that this isn't like Luffy and Zoro can fight Kaido 2v1 and Big Mom 2v1. I'm under the impression that it's a 2v2.
It's a tag team match.
Yeah, that's
for the world title.
That's a no for me, bruh.
This Monday night on Raw.
Yeah, that's a no.
That's a hard no.
That's a hard no.
Yeah,
bro.
Hard no.
They're too durable. No. They hit too hard.
Yeah. Once Big Mom locks in, it's kind of tough to like fight her with somebody else that's also on her level when Luffy has a time limit and she doesn't. And she could also listen, if I wanted to put it into perspective, she could also just be like, all right, Kaido, I'm gonna give you 2 years of my life. Go ahead, bro. Run free.
It's like, that's crazy.
It's like
that's actually like, terrifying.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, at some point, one of you are gonna run out of stamina, and it's not gonna be her, and it's not gonna be Kaido. And then you got to worry about Zoro because also, you know, he's gonna probably be taking the brunt of the damage in order to like help Luffy get back his energy for Gear 5 wasting itself. I mean, both of them, if Bajrang Gun comes out, Bajrang Gun is getting stopped by the Hakaku sovereignty, in my opinion. So it's like, I get it. But again, you're not only fighting Big Mom and Kaido, you're also fighting Big Mom, and then she has the homies who are constantly interfering with your capabilities of fighting back. There's so much that you have to worry about in that aspect. Listen, man.
It's just too much.
Shout out to Luffy and Zoro for thinking that, bro.
it's too much, man. Shonen, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Talking shonen. It's too much to deal with at one time from two people that are just weaker than those two people. Like, there's people that will tell you, and then Larry probably agrees, that Big Mom would still beat Luffy 1v1 right now.
I do think so, yeah.
So, even if I don't believe that, at the minimum, it's Extreme-Diff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just have Luffy over Zoro by, like, a couple, like, tiers. I don't say tiers, but a couple, like, points here on our rating scale. Like if Luffy's a 94 or 95, like I got Zoro in like the 90s. And like I have Big Mom and Kaido in that 95, 96, 97 range. It's just not enough, in my opinion. Maybe after Elbaf, like maybe if Luffy can show me that he can fight in Gear 5 for like a full day, like I'll change my tone, you know what I'm saying? But as it is now, I cannot see them pulling that kind of a win out.
I can't, bro. It's too much.
And again,
and it's like
we say it all the time. Big Mom wasn't knocked out. She got wrung out.
Yo, she wasn't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
she had more to give.
Not to say that I don't think Luffy could knock Big Mom out, because I do. But can he knock Big Mom out while Kaido's fighting too. Like, it's just too much, man. It's too much.
You know what I like to think about?
Mm-hmm.
Like the last podcast episode we had, where I was talking about like synergy abilities with people fighting together, and how the Straw Hats don't really do that. Big Mom and Kaido. Kaido goes into his Magma Drago form, puts her in the middle, and then she coats it with Prometheus, and then Mother Misery. And then all of a sudden, you got to fight this lightning magma dragon, and then the combination of their infusion of Conqueror's Haki. You might as well just give up at that point. Like,
Bro,
I don't even think Prime Whitebeard could probably take that straight to the face and combat it back. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like that's too much. It's
Bro.
too much.
Big Mom could go like Mother Misery while Kaido goes Magma Dragon, Borrow Breath, and just like shoot that. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what's crazy?
They could be doing multiple Ikoku sovereignties.
What's that
Like,
one attack that Big Mom added Hera, Prometheus, and Mother Misery together, and then she shot it at ulti?
I think that is called Mother Misery. But it's
Is that called Mother Misery?
because it's Hera and Prometheus together creating the attack, and I think the attack is called Mother Misery.
But it wasn't like a saber or something like that.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up real quick. So, because I was saying, low key, if he go like Kaido goes into his magma form, right, and she's in the middle and she coats it like Naruto. And Sasuke.
Macer Cannon. That's what it's called.
Macer Cannon. She does Macer Cannon, and then he attaches Borrow Breath to it. It's just like, yo, how do you stop that, bro? I'm sorry, there's not many. There's almost nobody in the show that can really stop that, bro. It's crazy. That would be crazy. So that's what I'm saying. And the thing is, I don't think Luffy has anything in his bag to combat that, and I don't think Zoro has anything in his bag to combat that at all.
I think Luffy might. And Zoro blocked the Ikoku sovereignty for a little bit, so I'll give Zoro the benefit of the doubt that he could do something.
1 second, so one.
I know.
That's like you touching your controller and then untouching it, like because it's hot.
Nah, there was words said in between, right? Like there was longer than a, you know. It was
a second. They said it was a second. He blocked it for 1 second, and then he broke all 20 bones in his body.
Listen, man. Listen, bruh.
I could be wrong.
It was long enough for him to say words, is what I'm saying. Maybe
they know how each other fight.
Yeah,
it'd be tough.
It's definitely not a
you
good
gotta
look,
put
bro.
big. You gotta put Big Mom and Kaido versus like greats and see how that works out.
Yeah, man. They're too strong to be fighting Luffy and Zoro together right now, bro. I'm sorry.
Like a good fight for Big Mom and Kaido would be Garp and Sengoku, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it really would.
I'm trying to find the chapter. Anybody know what chapter that is? Where Zoro blocks Ikoku sovereignty. It's gotta.
It was around the 1007, 1008. It's like, or 1013.
It's 13's too far back. I'm trying to find it, bro. Here we go. It's like 1009. Maybe 1010. It's 1009. Yeah, like Conquest of the Sea. All of you move or we're done for. Zoro blocks it. I mean, it's definitely like a second. It's like 1 second.
It's a second.
It's like 1 second.
I think law states it's a second.
Yeah.
It was like we blocked it for 1 second and broke 20 bones.
Let me see. Yeah. If only for a second, is what he said. It's a real feat that you block that, if only for a second. Okay. Hey, man. He has something in him to get it done. We did get a $5 super chat from our guy Red Eyes Design. It says, love y'all, and of course, Larry, anytime. Plus, you had my grandma hostage, ... You four wake up in the Gantz universe. Who's surviving the longest? Hashtag throat piece. Hashtag I seb what I seb. So me, you, Lawrence and Lionel wake up, I guess,
Surviving
dead.
the longest?
Who's surviving the longest, man?
Probably Seb. I'm honest, it's probably Seb. Between the four of us?
Yeah.
So Lawrence is probably gonna die first. I'm gonna just keep it a bug. He's gonna see something really, hard to beat, and he's just gonna go for it, and then he's probably gonna lose. And he'll do it without us. That's the huge issue. You got to understand, Lawrence is not very team friendly. Okay, the dude thinks he can just take on anything.
I'm gonna give you some pushback here on Lawrence, just in general, because we've all read Gantz, so we're waking up and we see the ball. We already know what we need to do as far as getting on the suits and grabbing the weapons. Like, we have knowledge of that, right? I don't think Lawrence is gonna be so cavalier, knowing the scope of what we know within the universe.
Call him right now.
He's at the meeting, man.
Oh.
Actually, I don't think they're at the meeting yet, but we'll see. Listen, bro, it's Gantz, bro. You know you got to stick together.
I'm gonna
go
call
ahead.
Lawrence.
You go ahead.
I'm gonna see if he answers. I'm gonna be like, yo, real quick, bro. Let's see what he says.
For those of y'all that don't know, Gantz is a very wild world to live in, especially after you died. You have a chance to come back in Gantz, but you got to succeed at missions that Gantz, the ball, grants you or advises you on.
Yo, Law, real quick. All right, you're on stream, okay? I said you're on stream. Yeah, me and Sebastian are on stream right now. I have you on speakerphone because we need to ask you a question. You can hear Lawrence, everybody? Everybody?
I don't think they can really hear him, man.
You can hear him, Seb?
Kinda.
Lawrence, just speak louder.
Speak louder? Is that better?
Is that good? Seb,
yeah, that's better. That's better.
All right. So they were asking us, right? If all four of us were transferred into the Gantz universe, would you work as a team player? Or would you go out on your own and fight whoever?
In the Gantz universe, I'm working as a team player, bro.
I told you. I told you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Lawrence knows what it is.
You proved me wrong, bro. You're living.
Listen.
Gantz is crazy.
Gantz is crazy.
Like, I don't know about Gantz. I don't trust Gantz, that universe in the slightest. But
all right, bro.
Listen, man. I'm putting my suit on ASAP.
Peace, bro.
Immediately. And I'm never taking it off. Ever. I'm showering with that on when I come back. It's always on. I don't care.
Yeah, I was wrong.
I'm winning the poll though, which is funny to me.
What, to pass or surviving the longest?
Surviving the longest, yeah. It's me, then you, then Lawrence, then Lionel.
Lionel gonna be sick somehow.
Yeah, Lionel probably got us killed in the first place. Honestly. Damn, we all died at the same time then and spawned in like a... That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
That kind of sucks.
What were we doing?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But we gonna make it back. Or at least I am.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. We got another one from Sanji's Alchemy, who I'm sure is on this list a few times so far. Kid and Law can beat any Yonko 2v1.
Kid and Law could be any Yonko?
I disagree.
Hard disagree.
I don't think they could beat Kaido. If Luffy's really locking in, I don't think they could beat Luffy. I don't think they could beat Shanks. I will say, and I know I'm the guy here, they probably beating Blackbeard. You know what I'm saying? Probably are.
without circumstance.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's what I'm saying. They beat Big Mom, but under this, it's a you gotta
2v1?
win. Yeah, you just gotta win 2v1. Yeah.
Please explain, because you confuse me every other day.
All right, so
explain how this works for you, because
I've always had Kid rated much higher than you do, and I've always said that Kid's losses have been more circumstantial than people give him credit for. I do. So, like, okay, how do I explain this? Kid's inability to consistently hurt Big Mom, right? Like, it's because of her durability and his lack of, like, advanced Conqueror's Haki utilization. I'm a big Blackbeard guy. He doesn't need those advanced abilities to hurt Blackbeard. He doesn't. He can still hurt Blackbeard. Yes, Blackbeard can take away his Devil Fruit, but I'm also a Hacks guy. If you're fighting Blackbeard, you're fighting Kid and Law at the same time, it's going to be difficult to deal with all that they can do at one time against you. Even if you're Blackbeard, even if you have the hacks that he has. Now, if he lands clean on dudes, he could end fights, but if they land clean on him, I don't know if they can end the fight, but they could really hurt him and still take advantage of situations. And like, people knock Kid all the time. He's extremely durable. The dude was fighting Kaido, kept getting back up. Fighting Kaido, kept fighting Big Mom, kept getting back up. Yes, he got one-shotted by Shanks, but that was him getting caught. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that Blackbeard's just straight up catching Kid in the same way that Shanks was. While also dealing with Law. And again, it's 2v1. Blackbeard doesn't have any help in the situation. He's not as durable as Kaido or Big Mom. He's not as fast as Shanks. Probably doesn't hit as hard as Shanks. I can argue that with the girl, but most people probably say, nah, Shanks hits harder. Haki, advanced Conqueror's Haki, etc. So they have the hacks on their side. They have durability on their side. They have teamwork on their side. They have a lot going on for them. And I know I knock Law a lot, but people tell me to my face, Law was already giving Blackbeard problems. So I'm gonna go Kid and Law. I don't think that's crazy. I know I'm a Blackbeard guy, but I don't think it's crazy to think he could lose that.
I think it's crazy for you. That's
it's crazy
why I'm
for
interested
me.
on your explanation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's because, I don't want to bring up things from the past, but there
Awesome.
has been a situation where you've stated
Mm-hmm.
that Blackbeard would be able to compete with Conquest of the Sea.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it would stalemate because of the Gora.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Law and Kid have anything to even touch 1/4 of that power, even with the punk gun, right? So it's like, that's why I'm looking at you like, I need to know this man's thoughts, because currently right now it's not really adding up to me. But
Okay.
if you're explaining it in the way you're explaining it and you think is, listen, man, there's a little inconsistency, but I'm proud that there's some progress on your side to say he could at least falter if he's getting, if he's struggling against Law by himself. So
Yeah,
I'm sad. I'm glad to see the growth. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just thought that was surprising.
I think the other piece of it is that I don't scale Conquest of the Sea as high as y'all do. And it's because Zoro blocked it, even if it was for a second. But that's always been my thing. Like I was like, yo, if it was what y'all make it out to be, Zoro wouldn't have been able to do anything. Y'all treat it as though it's wiping anybody, when I don't see it that way. I just don't.
Bruh.
Hey, man.
Come on, bro.
Hey, man.
All right. Listen, man, you're entitled to your opinions. I get you. You're always gonna have this this thought process, Hockey's never as important for you.
Nah, it's not that it's not as important. It's that if it was like that, the way y'all are saying, Zoro would have been in a pack, and he not.
Oh, he was packed. You're also talking about the man Zoro, right? That took on all of Luffy's pain throughout Thriller
Shout
Bark
out to Zoro, man.
and was standing still.
It's real stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Proud of
Like
him.
this is also a character that's heavily plotted. You know what I'm saying? Like this is literally the guy that has to beat Mihawk one day just cause.
So what that means?
He never gonna pass away if the attack is that crazy.
Oh, okay. I got you now. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna get the benefit of the doubt. Like, yo, I'm going to survive this, no matter how bad the attack is. If he got punched in his face by Akainu, I guarantee you Akainu would not melt his face off. Yo, I'm serious.
You're arguing plot too heavily right now, in my opinion. You're basically
Put it this
arguing
way.
it could never happen because Zoro is a main character. That's not how you scale, bro.
Let me ask you this. Maybe it's unfair that I'm going to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Who's stronger? Old Man Whitebeard at Paramount War on Marineford or Jinbei?
Old Man Whitebeard.
Right. Old Man Whitebeard got
I
punched
know.
3 times by Akainu each time he was touched and got a hole, 2 holes, pause, and then he got a hole through his face. Meanwhile, Jinbei blocked one of Akainu's attacks for like 10 seconds.
Hey, man. There's people out here that'll tell you that Jinbei can reach Kaido level durability at times.
and let me be the first one to say it. It goes right back to that point, right? Jinbei was always supposed to be a straw hat. Of course he was not going to lose anything.
Oh my god. If we gonna
Right?
argue plot to scale people, then we gotta.
Is that not fair? We're talking about straw hats. I'm not even gonna do that because that's actually a false comparison. So
What?
Never mind. I was gonna say I'm completely wrong though, but I was gonna say, you know, who's who was out here biting through floors, and all of a sudden he bites through Jinbei's arm, and Jinbei lets it happen, but he doesn't lose the arm. Plot, but it's not. It's just his hockey was stronger. So
Listen, man.
yeah, man. Listen, I was wrong about that one.
Well, Law and Kid are winning the poll, and I believe you said that they would win versus Blackbeard as well, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think if he was struggling against Law the way he was, at the end of the day, you can't say he wasn't struggling. Like, I think that, you know, you could believe he wasn't, but he actually was, because if not, then the same thing that happened to Kid would have happened to Law.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it didn't.
Bro, this next one is bad. This should be higher. I don't know what Taco did afterward, but it should be higher. 44. Zoro is more impressive in general than Big Mom, and could beat Kid and Law if they teamed up against him.
This is evil.
This is terrible, bro.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is terrible.
No.
It should be higher.
Absolutely
This
not.
should have been like a top 10, in my opinion. But, hey, man. Zoro versus Kid and Law at the same time.
Well,
Bro.
let me think about this.
Why? What is there to think about? Shout out to Taco,
I think
bro.
it's evil to say Zoro is more impressive in general than Big Mom. I do think that's evil. Now, Zoro could beat Kid and Law if they teamed up against him.
Bro, are you serious right now?
I am.
You're crazy. You're outside your mind, bro. Worry. What is this Zoro gas, bro? You gotta chill.
No, it's not Zoro gas. It's not Zoro gas. So I'm not looking at it from the aspect of being a fan of Zoro. I'm looking at it from the aspect of Zoro. Zoro was utilizing Conqueror's Haki, like the way he was utilizing it, and Big Mom wasn't. Big Mom was very Devil Fruit reliant. I feel like if she used her Conqueror's Haki attacks, most of their attacks probably don't even land. And I feel like let's put it this way, right? if Kid is being affected by Hawkins and Zoro is utilizing Conqueror's Haki, and he's not specifically punching, but he's like, I'm going to cut the hell out of you. I don't see how he doesn't cut through Kid and takes him out. Probably in like, and the thing is, Zoro's known for taking his opponents out in one shot. He did to how many people now, right? Especially Mr. One, he basically took him out in one shot. Who's some other people that he's taken out with one shot? There's a lot of people that like he's just taken out with one shot. I'm pretty sure. I just can't remember them. But that's how he ends most of his fights. I can see him just cutting through Kid. He cut Apu, that same arc, in one shot and ended him. Now, that's with Hawkins interfering, right? But that has to happen. But if it's not happening, let's say Kid is able to use his magnetism. I don't think that Kid can take away Zoro's swords because he has Conqueror's Haki infused into them. If Haki is supposed to cancel out like Delfruit abilities, and Laws was being canceled from like the Haki that Big Mom and Kaido had, and we know they have Conqueror's Haki, I don't think he could take his swords away. So that means, what does Zoro do when Kid is like building all these fantastic and phenomenal structures like the bull? I think he just cuts through the bull. And then Kid has to rebuild it somehow. So he's always like off balance. And he's not quicker than like Lucci or King. So Zoro can keep up with Kid's speed. Now, the problem comes is like Law. Like, how do I deal with Law? I don't think Law is a better swordsman than him. I don't think Law can like create room and cut through Zoro. I just don't think that would ever happen. And I just think that that's also somebody that Zoro could just power his way through because of his Conqueror's Haki and the way he utilizes it. I just don't see them like, I don't see how they could win.
This is insane behavior, bro. I'm sorry. This is one of your worst takes.
I don't understand how it's the worst take. I'm telling you, like,
I'm gonna ask you a couple.
This
things.
is what the story proves.
I'm gonna ask you a couple things.
Yeah, ask me.
Do you think that Law can move Zoro?
Can Law move Zoro?
You know, he wasn't able to move Kaido and Big Mom. Like, do you think he can move Zoro?
I don't think he'd be able to shambles him now. If his Conqueror's Haki is on his swords and he's full blown utilizing it, no, I don't think he'd be able to. I think his Haki would cancel that move out.
Okay.
The same way, like, he wouldn't be able to change Zoro's heart the way he did on Punk Hazard with like the Straw Hats. I think his moves would not be able to be used.
I don't know why, but okay.
I just explained it. Conqueror's Haki is being emitted from him and he's utilizing it.
Law can move Conqueror's Haki users. He can't move Kaido and Big Mom. You get what I'm saying? Like, Zoro isn't on that level. He doesn't have Conqueror's Haki close to that level. Utilization, mastery, output, anything. He's not a Conqueror's Haki monster in the way that they are, which is why Law couldn't move them. He can move Zoro, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'll eat that. But I'm confident he can move Zoro, personally.
So those two were not utilizing Conqueror's Haki at all. They were just existing. And
but
he
it was
said their
Conqueror's
Haki was too strong.
Exactly, but it was their Conqueror's Haki and their willpower that prevented him from moving them. It wasn't basic. It wasn't observation Haki that was preventing Law from moving them. It wasn't their armament Haki that was preventing Law from moving them. It was their Conqueror's Haki. Zoro's still getting lessons from Gaban about even utilizing his Conqueror's Haki. I can't sit here and be like, yo, he's immovable by Law, which is a Yonko level feat. You're basically considering Zoro a sky splitter right now, and he's not. That's not who he is at this point in time.
I will say this, right? And you probably are right. Mm-hmm. I will say this. To say Zoro doesn't have the willpower for that to not work on him, I think it's incorrect. I think Shambles can't be used because Zoro ended up fighting Hybrid Kaido and was still able to get up after Conquest of the Sea with 20 broken bones and leave a scar on Kaido without utilizing his Conqueror's Haki.
Mm-hmm.
So his willpower is insanely strong. I think the thing is, like Gabon said, he also leaks out Conqueror's Haki without him knowing he's doing it. So already this person he has a stronger Conqueror's Haki than Law. Like Law doesn't have it, but he has a stronger Haki than Law, and that's without him doing anything. So if he's now utilizing it and focusing it and he's prioritizing it, I don't think that Shambles is capable of being done.
We'll just have to disagree there. I'll move on to my second point. A lot of why Kid's bag was ineffective against Big Mom was because of her insane durability, right? I think we could argue or agree whether or not Kid or Big Mom, who's faster between her and Zoro, who's more adept at fighting between her and Zoro, etc., etc. But Kid, with the help of Law, was able to land relatively consistently on Big Mom. The difference is, in a Zoro situation, he's not as durable as Big Mom to withstand or take or counter any or all of the attacks that Kid will also now be able to land on Zoro. So it's like, yeah, if it's 1v1, he might have the advantage. But while dealing with the Law hacks, that Big Mom had Devil Fruit counters, Advanced Conqueror's Haki counters, flight counters, durability counters, Zoro doesn't have as much. He's not even as mobile as her. He can't even just like be in the sky. He's like a relatively stationary target versus these two dudes that can fight from range, in the pocket, with hacks, etc. And he doesn't have the buffs that Big Mom had to deal with them. Like, she was able to whip out Hera and Prometheus and Zeus and whatever to try to help her create homies, pull environmental things to her aid. Zoro's got 3 swords and some haki. And Zoro's a monster, but he's not, I don't think he could in any way overcome both of those people together. You get what I'm saying? To me, I don't have Zoro there yet. He'll be there one day. You know what I'm saying? I don't have him there. And I don't think we're meant to look at him in that light yet. You know?
I think this is where like the disconnect definitely comes into play for Haki. And I think that you like the versatility of Devil Fruits and how much they can do when Haki literally demolishes all versatility.
But Larry, Big Mom is a better Haki user than Zoro is. So even if we wanted to go into the Haki element, a person with superior Haki than him still struggled to deal with these two people, even though she had access to an ability that would allow her to deal with them in the way that you're suggesting. So even in the case of Haki, what they're showing and whipping out is to me too much for a Zoro level Haki user to deal with, because he's not even as versed as Big Mom is at this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I agree. Big Mom's more versed in Haki for sure. It does come down to this. Was she utilizing it?
I mean, I've always said that she probably was. We just don't see her fight. We don't see the whole fight for real. Because to me, it's. I don't want to knock Big Mom to be like, oh, she's incompetent a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I've always just said she was, which is another reason why I scale Law and Kid higher, because I think they were dealing with her using Conqueror's Haki in the fight. You don't, which is fine. We don't really see it, so I can't be too mad at you for feeling that way. But like, I don't want to downgrade Big Mom's competence to be like, well, she just went with her Devil Fruit and ended up losing. Like, that's dumb to me. But
all right. So this is a arc that was focused on Conqueror's Haki. Even if she was using it, right? Let's say she was using the basic version of it. Basic. I'm just using it. You can't see it though. That's how miniature it's being used. It's just not there. We've seen her use it against page 1 at its highest form. And she didn't do that once.
Can we argue that they didn't allow her to?
Come on.
They have hacks. They fight at range. Big Mom caught Page 1 in the pocket and landed on him.
Yeah.
Page 1 doesn't have anywhere near any of the versatility to counter anything Big Mom had going on. He's just more durable than most people because he's a dinosaur.
Yeah. So it doesn't take any type of effort in order to charge up your hand with Conqueror's Haki. It just instantly pulls to your fist and then you can initiate the contact. That's how Haki works. Garp showed it versus Aokiji. When he froze his arm, he used Haki, it immediately came, broke the ice. Right? Big Mom, when she fought Page 1, also did Conqueror's Haki into her fist and immediately punched Page 1. It doesn't take that much time in order to initiate Conqueror's Haki into your fist or even armament Haki.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we first saw her doing these Haki attacks, is when Law was on top of her stomach after he put the sword straight through her and tried to do Shock Willie, and she used armament in order to punch him. In that case, she could have just used Advanced Conqueror's Haki if she wanted to, like she did with Page 1, didn't do it. The next time we see her utilize Conqueror's Haki, and it was the only time in the fight we should suggest that she was using it, is when damn Punk was pushing her down the hole and she was fighting back against it. And even then they were saying, we can't believe how much of a monster she is. She's actually just like winning at this point. So the whole fight, she wasn't utilizing Haki correctly or at its most advanced forms, knowing that she has all of it. Where Zoro differs is that Zoro is not going to be Devil Fruit reliant. He'll just be relying on the Conqueror's Haki that he's now utilizing, what she was against King. So therefore, if he's using Conqueror's Haki and he's using it at a level that Big Mom just wasn't, he doesn't need to be more durable than Big Mom because he has a higher attack output that also nullifies some Devil Fruit properties. So, for example, if Kid was to do even his magnetism on Zoro, most likely that's not going to work either because I'm leaking out and I'm focusing and I'm utilizing more Conqueror's Haki because also Enma's asking that from me. So if you know that Devil Fruits get nullified from Haki and he's using the highest tier of Haki, right, which is Conqueror's Haki, then I see that they actually have their attacks not as effective as it was on Big Mom. The fight changes if Big Mom utilizes Conqueror's Haki. That's it. Like the fight doesn't even get as close as it does.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on her. Well, I always say it's on plot, but Zoro's showing that that's not going to happen.
Hey, man. I can't agree.
I know you can't agree because again, you've never lived down the fact that Conquest of the Sea is a Haki attack with 2 Conqueror's Haki users. And you're saying Blackbeard, even if he does have Conqueror's Haki and he does infuses it into the Goro should weigh out against a Haki attack from 2 Yonkos like that.
So Larry, can I ask
I
you
already
something?
get it.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So you think, and I know you explained like Big Mom wasn't fighting in her the way she should be in your mind.
Yeah.
You're basically saying Zoro's over Big Mom. Like that's what you're saying with this.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, but you are though. Because when it came down to it, plot or not, when Big Mom fought these 2 people, she didn't lean on her Haki to overcome it and was defeated. You're saying Zoro can lean on his Haki and overcome the 2 of them. You think he's stronger than Big Mom, bro? That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You can't have it both ways, Larry. You can't have it both ways.
No, that's not what I'm saying. So I've always said this, and I've said this for the longest time. The only reason Big Mom wasn't utilizing her Conqueror's Haki was strictly due to plot. That's it. And then you came back. No, and then you came back. Like we've done this for what? How many years now? You've came back with the explanation that 1, she doesn't fight the way she should. She has mood swings. She's emotionally unstable. The reason why she didn't do this and here, that was based on her and not Oda. And like, I can't sit here and say Big Mom does it to page 1. And we know she can do it against page 1.
But she wasn't in her right mind when it happened. Technically.
Hold on. She also fights Kaido and splits the sky with Kaido. Right? And she's using observation hockey to detect that Zoro's probably going to slice or cut Kaido in a very ineffective way on the rooftop. But then all of a sudden she fights these two individuals and then she goes pure devil fruit. Sebastian, every time even when she fought with like Marco, you know what I'm saying? It was just, there's too many instances of where she like used hockey off rip and then she fights Law and Kid and then she just doesn't use any hockey. So I'm not saying that Zoro's over Big Mom. Absolutely not. I'm saying that Big Mom wasn't utilizing her hockey correctly in order to win the fight because she needed to lose in a specific way against these two individuals who lacked hockey.
Hey man. If that's how you feel, bro, that's how you feel. You wildin' today, man. You wildin'. All right, we got a couple super chats that came in while we were having this debate, but it was an interesting one. We got 5 from T-Dog. It says, first super chat ever. Thank you and welcome. Have loved the TOPT community for 3 years now. The Zoro take from Larry should be on the next worst take list. Stop hockey capping. Hockey capping?
Oh, God.
Hockey capping is a funny term. Okay. Another 10 from CSSNSS and season. I don't know what it's supposed to say. Zoro has no business being in conversation as Law and Kid. Law and Kid had Big Mom healing herself and begging for mercy. Zoro gave Kaido a paper cut. Hockey doesn't mean if you can't use it well. Look at Ace. I don't know if I agree with how that was structured, but thank you for the 10. Yeah. Thank you. I think Zoro definitely does belong in conversations with Law and Kid, but
absolutely.
Not the two of them at the same time. But that's a different take. Another 5 Australian from Real Liddy 4629. I hope I read that right. I'd love to see y'all read and discuss Vagabond, incredibly introspective series that for real changed my life. The twins and Larry would mess with it heavy. Trust. Okay, I
think Lawrence reads it, right?
Lawrence reads it and I read it. I'm not caught up. Larry, I lost your camera, by the way.
I'm here still.
Hold on.
Should I stop the video and then start it again?
No, you're back. Okay. Yeah, I've read Vagabond. At least not a decent chunk. I'm probably like a clean 35 to 40% of the way through it. I love it. I didn't stop. I'm gonna finish it at some point. I just wasn't as interested in I forget his name. Kojiro? I think it's Kojiro. The mute guy. I'm not as interested in his storyline as I am in Musashi's, but I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish at some point. I'm very still interested in the story. But Lawrence loved it. Lawrence has been telling me to read it for years. I just eventually did because Nick Cavo put me on in the Discord. And I was like, you know what? I'll start reading it. And I binged like a clean 120 something chapters. I felt like no, it might have been a little less than that. But I was into it. I was very into it. You haven't read it, right, Larry?
No, I haven't read it, but I know that Lawrence was reading it. Usually Lawrence reads like great mangas.
Yeah. I think you would really like it, Larry, actually. Like I think it would very much be your vibe. Especially Musashi and like the stuff he goes through. It's very it's very K-esque, but like as a swordsman. But like yeah, like he goes through a lot, bro. He goes through a lot. Yeah, I think you'd rock with it. And he's right, it is very introspective. Like there's a lot of that was kind of my issue with Koshiro. I think his name is I can't remember his name. I feel like they were doing a lot of explaining his feelings for him in an introspective way, which kept bothering me. Cause I was like, yo, you don't know that he's thinking this. Like, I'm sorry, you just don't. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You don't know that he feels this in this moment. Yes, the author's conveying it, but it kept bothering me that kept happening with so many different characters and him to convey how he felt in a situation. And I was like, yo, shut up. Like, just let him be mute. Let him be deaf mute, bro. And let me wonder what he's thinking. But overall, I really do like it. So, and then we got another 5 from Josie Dirts. Law can move Dofi and he can utilize Conqueror's hockey better than Zoro right now. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true at all. In the future, Zoro will win end of series, but not now. If Dofi can be tricked, why can't Zoro? It's targeted more at you, Larry, so I'll give you that one.
This is where the Conqueror's hockey aspect comes into play, where there's different levels to it and there's different utilizations, right? Dofi, as great of a fighter that he was and as well versed in hockey that he wasn't able to utilize his Conqueror's hockey to the point that Zoro can. And that means consistently keeping it on. The only time Dofi, and this is suspected by me because we had this conversation, I believe, yesterday?
Yeah.
Was that Dofi used it twice in his fight with Luffy. He used it when he was going to kick down on Law, and he clashed with Luffy, and then he initiated Conqueror's hockey. The next one was when he did his 16 heavenly strings against Luffy's King Kong punch at the end of the fight. So we know that he can infuse hockey into things when he wants to. Zoro's actively keeping his Conqueror's hockey on throughout the fight with King. Like he literally has it in his swords, consistently being flowed through with Conqueror's hockey. Doflamingo wasn't really doing that. And there are different levels to your Conqueror's hockey too. And it shows that most likely Zoro, I would say, in my opinion, had a stronger utilization, but a stronger Conqueror's hockey during his fight with King than Dofi had with Luffy. So just due to that factor, that's why Zoro can't be tricked the same way Dofi was.
Okay. All right.
No.
Let's move on. Number 43 from GOAT. Mihawk could kill Kaido and walk away with only a few scratches from the battle. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Mihawk could kill Kaido and walk away with only a few scratches from the battle. Kaido don't got a sword, bro. Like,
hey, man.
Kaido don't got a sword, bro. How do you feel about this, bro?
A few scratches is stupidity. Like, Kaido's a top tier, bro. Like, I don't know why. Listen. I saw Vista fight Mihawk and walk away from the battle without any scratches. So I don't know why we think that he could clip Kaido and only have a few scratches on him. I'll give Mihawk his respect and give it an Extreme-Diff fight, but he might even win it. But to think that he's gonna like low diff or, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not how you scale in One Piece, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is Listen, man. I wish I had the fans Mihawk does. I will say that.
Bro, we would be the greatest. We would be the biggest podcast in the world, bro. If our fans caved for us like Mihawk fans caved for him, bro.
We absolutely would.
We would be top 1, bro.
We could do no wrong.
We would be top 1. You know what I'm saying? we would be top 1. You feel me?
Listen, man. I do think that.
I'm gonna ask you something, Larry. It's completely unrelated. You think Wapol could eat Yoru?
Can Wapol eat Yoru?
Yeah.
No, because it's blackened.
Okay.
And you know what it is too? I'm starting to think that he might not want to eat swords in general because swords seem to have like Klabauterman
Like
inside
wills of
them.
their own kind of a thing.
Yeah, so
mhm.
it might actually mess around with him, and I don't think he would favor eating swords.
Okay. I know he's eaten them before, but like anything of a higher grade or caliber will probably be a
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, like he'd be like, all right, bro, this is not something I want to eat.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like this feels weird.
Okay.
Like imagine him eating like a katetsu.
Mm. Okay.
He'd probably be like, yeah, nah, I don't want
Have to go to the
this.
bathroom a few times a day.
He'd probably be cursed.
Yeah. Yo, they debate it in the chat. It's so funny. Yeah, I don't think Mihawk can easily defeat Kaido. So I don't think
No.
you do either. So well.
No. I think
Oh my
one
God.
day one day Mihawk fans have to like
atone for their sins.
No, not atone, but like
come to their senses.
realize what's happening. Sanji could beat Fuji.
Yeah, number 42, Mr. Shame. Hey man. Sanji's still yet to land an attack on an admiral. You feel me? He's yet to didn't see Kaido at all.
Listen, man.
Hasn't landed an attack.
Shout out to my boy Sanji, bro.
Hasn't landed an attack on a first commander either. That's my guy. You know, I'm the Sanji guy. We admiral level, bro. Defeating
This is
Fuji.
Mr. Shame.
Mr. Shame. He should be ashamed of himself.
Oof.
Should. We should.
I know they were ripping him,
bro.
There was probably some supporters too for this. I can guarantee you.
I feel like we should start banning for these takes, like just timeouts, like long timeouts. You know.
Somebody said in the chat, Ola Mide Yusuf said, "Chill on Sanji. He speed blitz Nus Juro."
Okay. Oh yeah, he did land. He did land on Nus Juro. There we go. He did. I was killing him for not landing on first commander. I'll give him that. He did that. Yeah. Apparently, he could beat an admiral now because of that one attack, that one feat.
So I do want people to accept this thought process that the Gorosei and the Holy Knights, they're gonna let you land on them, bro. Like, like you can't use speed feats against them. You can't use strength speed. You know, it's the same thing with Kaido. Like, Kaido was letting Kid hook off on him. Is Kid super powerful now? No.
Bro.
If somebody can't damage you and they can't hurt you, you're really not gonna worry about if you're faster than them or if you're more powerful than them. Just doesn't happen. I would say, I know he got some supporters for this, but I'm gonna say no.
You think he got supporters for this? I know there's some wild Sanji fans out there.
Yeah, for sure.
But
do I think Sanji could be no, I shouldn't say that. Do I think Sanji could put up a better fight against Fuji than Sabo did with Fuji? Absolutely.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Sanji, bro.
Okay. Yeah, Fuji got that. I'm gonna go mid diff.
Oh yeah. Fuji beating him for sure.
I'm gonna go mid
diff. But he's
diff.
putting up a better fight than Sabo did.
Mid diff max. Mid diff max.
I think it's a mid diff max too.
Mid diff max, bro.
Sabo was a low diff, bro.
It wasn't a low diff.
That
wasn't
was
low diff.
low,
he didn't
bro.
even win. You can't low diff someone you didn't win.
He wasn't trying to beat everybody.
Larry, low diff means you embarrassed, dude. That didn't happen.
Bro, he was looking a little
You can't call what happened between Sabo and Fujitora a low diff. This is not factual.
One bro was bruised up and breathing hard. The other one was just chilling.
All right, man. They said, are there women in danger? I don't care the situation. I don't care what the situation is, guys. Doesn't matter what the situation is.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's move on. 41 from 8 Flaves. If a Straw Hat dies, it should be Jinbei because he should have never joined the crew in the first place. That's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. They said get Sanji back in the kitchen. Oh man, I mean, I'm not a big Jinbei guy, but I'm fine. I didn't have an issue with him joining the crew. I was with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was hyped.
I was for it.
We needed a Fishman.
Yeah. I feel like he plays a very valid role in the crew. He's like, he elevates the overall strength capacity of the crew. He's more mellowed out than some of the other Straw Hats. He's like a mature figure. He's also like, people forget, like before him, their most like famous person before Luffy and Zoro kind of got their fame was Robin. And like Jinbei, it was like a thing. Like it was like, you remember the chapter when when Kid and Law were like shocked that Jinbei joined the Straw Hats when he came through?
No, I don't remember that.
So when they were getting to the raid,
Yeah.
and they're on the water, and Jinbei comes through and attacks the ship that was about to attack them, and announces that he's here to like join the crew. Kid and Law are like jealous, like, yo, how the hell did he get Jim? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he really got Jinbei? Like, he really joined the Straw Hats? Like,
I don't remember that.
It's like 978 or something like that. But in general, it was like a moment in time to be like, yo, yeah, they just got Jinbei. Like, the way that like Shanks was like, oh, Marco, join my crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, people try to recruit stronger people like that in the verse. Like, Luffy got like put it this way, one of the original members of the Warlords, one of the most famous pirates in the world, one of the three great, like the balances of power, like Jinbei shifted over to the Straw Hat side. Like, that happened. Granted, he's only 1/7 of that 1/3, but it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody recruited Boa Hancock right now. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I don't know. I felt like that meant something to me. And
yeah, you're so.
Hmm?
No, keep going.
And it was like and he did the thing with Big Mom, bro, where he was like, yo, why would I be scared of a Yonko, a mere Yonko, when I'm about to be on the Pirate King's crew?
Yeah, that was tough, bro.
What's up? You were about to say
I was
something.
gonna say you're a genius, bro. You really like said 978, but like you were a chapter behind.
What chapter is it? So it's 979?
It was 2 chapters behind 976.
Okay.
You're a beast for that. You said 978.
Nah, man.
But it's
Don't
basically
count.
the end of 976, so it's like
Hmm.
but they were like Jinbei of the first sea, and then Kid is like, oh, Law's like, are you kidding?
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm saying.
And then Kid was like, he's joining the Straw Hats?
Bro, because it's like, when I tell you this is legitimately one of the most famous people in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's the strongest fishman. He's the Knight of the Sea. He's a warlord. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's all the things, and he's just like, yo, I'm a Straw Hat now. Like, it's supposed to be one of the biggest things. It's basically, how do I say this? You know, we talk about great pirates. Great pirates get dudes like Jinbei to be on their ship. To be, not even on the ship, Larry, affiliated with them. Big Mom, Whitebeard got Jinbei to, you know what I mean, be a affiliate. You know what I'm saying? Luffy got him on the crew. You get me? I don't know. I thought that's the kind of stuff I really liked. So maybe I rambled on too long there, but
No, you were spitting, bro. Speak your truth.
And again, not a big Jinbei guy, but I
love
recognize it, bro. We got 8 months from Is Lips. It says Larry Bear and Sebi Webby, my favorite CDs. # Larry tags. Okay. Thank you. We got another 10 months at Nakama status from Henrik Karma. Is Yamato-san a sky splitter? # Baldies be beautiful. Okay. I don't think so personally, but I wouldn't be like too shocked.
I've been trying to figure out that sky splitting thing you keep talking about.
What you mean?
I don't know. I keep trying to figure it out. I feel like it doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah, you need two
So
conquerors
what-
of like of a certain caliber to go head up, right?
Yeah.
Typically, it
I
only
just don't
happens
know
with like the greatest
exactly.
pirates.
I don't know exactly what initiates it. I think that's the most confusing part for me, because when we first viewed Whitebeard and Shanks and they clashed and split the sky, they necessarily weren't not touching swords, right? They weren't necessarily it didn't show like they were utilizing Conqueror's Haki to that aspect. And then we see somebody like Big Mom and Kaido, and when they clashed, they were also touching swords, and yet they weren't utilizing Conqueror's Haki to the degree that I think that they should have to split the sky, but they did. And then you have like Roger and Garp, who were proficient Conqueror's Haki users, and they were using it against each other when they met up with Shaki, and yet they didn't split the sky, even though they didn't clash. But then we also have like Whitebeard and Roger, and they clashed on God Valley while trying to rescue Shaki, and they were using Conqueror's Haki, but they weren't splitting the sky then. So it's like there's so many instances within One Piece where we have these Conqueror's Haki users clashing, and we know that they're proficient enough to split the sky, but then they don't split the sky. So like what makes the sky split, and do you have to be a certain level? In my opinion, I agree with you. I do think you have to be a certain level, but I don't know if it's as simple as that anymore.
Okay.
That's why I'm like when you say Zoro can't do it, or like they're questioning like Yamato can't do it, I'm like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's stopping them from just doing it? Is it because they're not versing somebody with equal strength?
So,
like, what's your thought? Like,
I think a lot goes into it, right? So, a part of me feels as though, one, yes, clearly there's a level that needs to be reached for you to do this. Oda's purposefully made it so that Luffy didn't split the sky until he fought Kaido. He had fought Conqueror's Haki users before that are at least similar levels to him, or, you know, had extreme ambition or will, or something he was trying to, like, opposing ideologies, right? Like, there's more to it than that. But, like, he didn't split the sky with Doflamingo. He didn't split the sky with Katakuri. Like, it was reserved for Kaido. That could be just a narrative, like, this is to let you know that Luffy's reached the top, right? But, like you said, they clashed a bunch of times on that rooftop after that, and didn't split the sky every single time they clashed. So why is it that it only happened in that one instance? Why is it that it didn't happen with Doflamingo? Why is it that it doesn't happen every time people who should be theoretically splitting the sky are? So, to me, I don't have a really good answer to this, but I do think that there's something to do with, I didn't want to say the ideology of your feelings in the moment, but like in the times that we have seen the sky split, right? We have Shanks and Whitebeard. Shanks essentially says, Whitebeard, stand down. You shouldn't send Ace after Teach. Whitebeard took that as disrespect from Shanks. You're too young to tell me what I should be doing with my pirate crew, and you're butting your head into what I feel. They felt a way about it because Shanks feels extremely strongly about the fate of the world and the future that he's trying to protect or get to. And Whitebeard feels strongly about the respect of his crew and what happened to Thatch. So they split the sky when they clash. It's a clash of not just power, but it's like ideals and opposing like ideologies and wills, right? With Roger and Garp, when they clashed, there wasn't any like deeper level to what was happening between them there. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like, yo, get out of my way. Shacky. Right? And then when you have Kaido and Big Mom clash, they hadn't seen each other since God Valley, seemingly. I mean, maybe they've seen each other after that, but it was always beef. And maybe the pent-up animosity for all those years, like the betrayal that was felt by Big Mom, and Kaido basically she's going against what he already told her in like, yo, if you come to this island, I'll kill you. Like, I don't know. I feel like they add something extra to these attacks.
Yeah.
And it's not being added to every single attack. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously they're not using advanced Conqueror's Haki in these moments, but there's something extra there. Like, I want to impose my will on you in this moment in a way that I'm not necessarily doing in every single attack that I'm doing. So that's like my thought process. I don't have a real great answer. Oh, hold on. Are you still in the link? You're not showing for me. Hold on. Yeah,
I'm
you
showing
are now.
now.
Yeah, you are now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know how you feel about that, but I think there is like something extra that's being added to their will
I mean,
in those attacks.
I think it's the idea. It would have to be the ideology aspect. I think you might be. I think the likelihood of you being right is higher than what I first thought, because I didn't like the aspect of the ideology thing taking place just to split skies. But it does make sense, because I think about, like you were saying, well, you know what? They have to be at a certain level. And I'm thinking to myself, well, there was one clash where two people or just one person is at that level. And it would be Saint Ethan Baron Venus Juro. He clashed with Zoro. And they both clashed with Conqueror's Haki. And yet the sky wasn't split. So I was like, well, then the ideology aspect comes in, and it's like we don't really have ideologies clashing. So I guess that makes more sense, but it leaves me to question you now. Have you convinced yourself that it's not about being at a certain level, but more ideology based?
I think it's both. I think it's both.
Oh, it's both.
Because
Okay.
that's why I brought up the Dofi versus Luffy thing. Because in that moment, the ideologies couldn't be more conflicting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In both clashes, both the foot and later when they clashed with the God Thread and Boundman Punch. But they didn't split the sky. They got as, I mean, in the anime, they got about as close as you could get, but they didn't split the sky. So I do still think that there is a level you need to get to be one. But once you're there, you're only going to split the sky once ideologies are truly clashing when you go head up.
So now I think this is starting to become like an actual great conversation. So now if we're basing these factors on ideology, I guess now, right? So would you say the ideologies of Kaido and Yamato were of opposition towards each other?
And this is why I don't, when they asked, I was like, nah, I don't think so. Because if she was, she should have had such a major ideology clash or difference or contrast with Kaido that it would have split.
So
but that's my issue with Odin didn't. So I was like,
so,
you know
hold on. I do want you to do something. Go to chapter 1016.
Okay.
And read the last 2 pages. Chapter 15 to 16. So chapter 1016, pages 15 to 16. And look at the clouds.
This sounds like Bible study. All right.
This is how we treat it, right?
Okay. So 1016, pages 15 and 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 15, you see Onigashima.
It doesn't give me like actual page numbers, but I'm seeing Onigashima on the page. So
yeah, so Onigashima is the first panel on page. Then you see Kaido in his dragon form and Yamato standing in front of him. The clouds are there. And then she goes, I'm going to go out to sea with Luffy, but only after I've driven you out of Wano Kaido. So then he goes into his hybrid form.
Disperse, okay.
And then the clouds disperse the same way they dispersed with others. So do you consider that a sky split or something greater? Because
so I don't consider it greater. And this is why I went to the ideology thing, because when people were like, yo, Whitebeard and Roger, what they did was greater than splitting the sky. I always had a pushback on that. I was always like, that doesn't make sense to me. To me, what happened with the clouds dissipating isn't greater than the sky splitting. And to me, that's why I started leaning into the ideology class element, because I'm like, Roger and Whitebeard just aren't diametrically opposed to one another in that way. They just aren't. But they had a cloud disbursement in the same way that Yamato and Kaido are here, or at least a similar way. So maybe this is the max you can get to without splitting the sky. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is where I'm saying, like, this is why hockey is so complicated, more so than I thought people thought it would be. Because now we're starting to see, like, we were on board with the ideology of clashing. Now we have the ideology, and it's not splitting the sky. Instead of it's dispersing it. And it's like, we have to now cloud scale.
Listen,
This is like
listen,
I don't
Sweat-
think we should be cloud scaling, bro.
Hey,
I do think so. This is what I'll say, and this is I think this is a very healthy conversation. I think realistically, what we're looking at is the fact that maybe, just maybe, and this is just me putting this idea out. I don't know the likelihood of it being real or false, whatever. I think the chances of all Conqueror's hockey users being sky splitters exists
Mhm.
on possibly any level. Now, it all depends if you could utilize your Conqueror's hockey. Like somebody like Kid, can he split the sky? Probably. But can he really? Most likely not, because he can't utilize Conqueror's hockey. Where like Don Chinjiao clashing
Mhm.
with like Garp or whatever could split the sky, but their ideologies have to go against each other, like you said. I think the disbursement of the clouds, I think overall does, I don't know. I can't give you that thing. Like, put it this way, like Harald and Rocks, when they were on Mari Joa, there's no clouds in Mari Joa,
Mhm.
from what I remember. So they couldn't split the sky and they couldn't disperse the clouds.
But that's what I mean. So that's my secondary issue. Did they split the sky when they clashed at Elbaf?
Dog Valley?
Because no, at
Oh.
Elbaf. Because those are
Well,
two.
we can't tell.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, the sky is kind of high
Yeah,
up.
it is.
Because that would be the most ideological clash in the verse. Those
Yeah.
two men. And they are very clearly of sky splitting caliber when it happens. So,
Well, the sky was splitting on God Valley.
yeah. But I'm saying, like, with Harald and
Who
Rock.
calls that? Who calls that sky split, by the way? Do you remember? I feel like it was just like everybody just being there.
I don't remember. It was just it's a lot going on.
Yeah, it was a lot going
A
on.
lot going on. I don't know, man. I don't know. But that might be the dagger in the thought process then. Unless again, the sky did indeed split at the heavens of Elbaf that we just haven't seen.
Yeah.
But that is the most ideological class versus with two of the strongest capable enough conquerors there. Because when they first clash, they don't split the sky, but there's no ideological messaging there. They're just two dudes running into each other at Mary Joie. So it's like the sky wouldn't clash or split. But when they're in Elbaf, there's like a real stakes, there's real tension, there's real ideological differences. So
I'm gonna bring. So I want to ask you two questions before we move on.
Mhm.
So the first question being, do you now lean towards Yamato and Zoro actually being sky splitters?
no, I still think they're not of the level that they need to be. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Even after all this talk, you still
Yeah.
like no.
nah, I still think they need to get to that level.
And then my second one is, do you think sky splitting actually matters?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen, man. All right.
It's a
We had a whole
goofy-
bunch of conversation about nothing. Then that's really what happened. Bro.
It's a goofy yes, but it's still a yes. I think it does
Oh,
matter.
man. All right. Listen,
it
man.
matters.
If that's what it is.
I gotta see the sky. I'm in 1158 looking at the rocks and Harald clashes, and I'm trying to see if the sky is
There's no
split out.
sky, I think, there. It's always just
There's
sun.
sky. There's like
There's clouds.
there's clouds. It's just Elbaf is so high, it's so big. Like, it's impossible to tell.
Oh, this is Elbat. I thought you were talking about Matty Joa. Now,
Yeah. All right, we can move on. That was a fun conversation, though. That was a cool one. We got a super chat kind of highlighting everything we were just talking about. Another 5 from Dirty Mike and the Boys. Splitting the sky is like the sound from a perfect dap.
I think that's more what it is.
That's
You're
what
absolutely
it is.
right.
The perfect dap.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's what it is. Sebastian's here power scaling. I'm just like, yo, it's a perfect dap at this point, bro.
Perfect dap.
Between ops.
I'm ideological power scaling. It's new. We on a different level now, bro. We doing different things.
Either that or cloud scaling.
Cloud scaling. We got another 280 from Purple D Popcorn. Seb, would you clap your friend if he is turned by Eva? No. Come on, man. It's funny. I originally read that as like kill.
What the hell?
That's insane.
What the hell?
That's insane, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. All right. Next up,
That's got issues.
we got Damied Kid and Goat. So 2 people with this one. Water 7 is overrated by the One Piece community.
That's a bad take. I'm sorry. I'm always gonna say that's a bad take. That should probably be number 1.
I don't know how hard they stood on it. I mean, this is technically subjective, right? But
Nope. I don't care. I do not care. That's just wrong.
All right, so here's my thing. When you say Water 7, it says the Water 7 saga, so it's including Enies Lobby.
Yeah.
I personally think that Water 7 specifically, all the way through Robin saying she wants to live, is some of the best character writing in the entire series. I do. I want to say it. It's got some of the best writing, direction, scene direction too, which is something that Oda doesn't always do well. Thought the scene direction was amazing in there. But Enies Lobby, like on Enies Lobby, it's kind of just them running around fighting dudes. You know what I'm saying?
It was hard, bro.
It was still peak.
I think you got to rewatch it, bro.
It was still peak. I'm just saying, to me, I felt much more during Water 7 than I did during Enies Lobby because of the plot twist, because of the stakes, because of Robin, because, you know, and then we learn her backstory. You know what I mean? That's why I say, and her saying, I want to live, Luffy shoot the flag down. That, you know what I'm saying? It was all that. And then we get into the fighting. It's dope. And then it gets back to the heights with Luffy versus Lucci because Usopp's up there screaming, yo, it's not like it's hell here, man. So, to me, it's probably still top 1 arc. I still give Marineford the edge because I think
that's the real running around arc. Like,
what? In the anime, not the manga. I give Marineford the edge just because of it's the arc I caught up with. Like it's the arc that I was week to week, and now week to week Marineford when you first caught up is the craziest thing that I've ever experienced in any manga experience ever. So I don't know, man. Water 7 is not overrated though. That's crazy.
I was playing Marvel Rivals, I think a day ago. And I have my username. It's Lurdiger, right?
I remember.
So some guy had like a Zoro type username. And they text in chat while gaming. They were like favorite arc in One Piece. And I already knew he was talking to me. So I said Water 7 / Enies Lobby because I count them as one. And he was like, there was no other answer. This was a random dude I've never spoke to in my life. I never even heard their voice. This is the first game we linked up. And that's what they said. So this is how I know, like, this arc is a special arc. And it holds a special arc in my heart because that brings me back to the days when me and you, we would go into the living room. The sun will be shining mad hard. The TV was in the front, and like the twins usually be up top, like upstairs, or they'll come downstairs and watch it with us. And I remember just seeing Luffy hanging onto that flag, about to jump down,
bro.
Where they're all surrounding him. Meanwhile, me and you, I think I was asking you like, "Yo, do you want like a chicken sandwich? The ones that
the little patties,
used to get?
The patties,
yeah, the patties." And then we used to just microwave it. And then we just come back and just eat like 3 or 2 and just chill and just watch like 5 episodes in a row. Listen, man, that arc from front to back is just goated. There's no way. Just goated.
It's so good.
Just goated.
It's so good. The theme, the fact that it's the first arc that really opens up the world to show you that the world government is actually evil as hell, too. Like it gets you to where One Piece is actually going. Like, oh man, it's so good, bro. I'll never forget because I remember when I was catching up in One Piece, I was like, all right, like this is dope. Like And Lawrence was like, "Yo, wait till you see a C train. That's when you'll know."
Yeah, man.
That's what they kept saying. When you see a C train, that's when you'll know. I was like, "A C train? Like a train
It
on the
was so
sea?"
good.
He was like, "Yes."
So being overrated, I would suggest if he wasn't fighting too hard, I guess it makes the lower ranks, but like this is like number
It's
2
two
and number
people.
1 for me.
There's 2 people here who said it.
Yeah, it should have been like top 5.
Okay. All right. Oh my God, Sanji's alchemy. Sanji is the most durable character in the verse.
That's just cap. Luffy literally exists.
I don't think he's top 10. I don't think he's top 20 durability. I don't think he's top.
Yeah, this is a silly take. It's not a bad take. It's just silly.
Yeah, I don't think he believes this either. That's my thing.
Yeah,
it's one of those like I said it. I'm trolling. I want to make the list or whatever. Like
facts. Yeah, this is a troll take.
Just saying stuff. All right, 38. From Gamble, bruh. All of Zoro's fights have a fairy tale power of friendship vibe. Believe, cut, win. I've never seen fairy tale, so I can't comment.
Friendship vibe?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every show is like that. Believe in yourself, do the work, and then just win.
I don't even agree with that for Zoro. Zoro be having low diff fights. Like he be just beating people casually sometimes.
Yeah. I feel like this is a silly take.
If you want to say, yeah, but even I'm trying to think of like an example of this. Like his fight with Lucci. How would that have calculated for that? That doesn't.
I mean, his friendship with Sanji came into play, and then he cut.
Okay, the only example of this to me is like, I guess versus King and versus Mr. One, but beyond that, I don't really see it.
Yeah.
We'll move on. 37. Magellan is Vice-Admiral level. larry. So is you. I mean, it's on you. You want to stand on it? You want to speak?
I'm always confused when I talk about Magellan.
It's a little high for me.
Vice-Admiral? No, I don't.
On the list, I mean. Like, I feel like...
Oh, on the list, yeah. I think because Chris loves Magellan, I think this is why it's on the list, yeah. So, here's the thing, right? Magellan is supposed to be the warden of Impel Down, which basically means he handles the operations of Impel Down. If somebody breaks out, it's usually placed on him to actually put that person back in. But regardless if he loses or not, Impel Down is supposed to be inescapable. So the misery that you feel from Impel Down is that you can't even escape even if you make it through everybody. So you have to be at a certain level in order to keep the prison intact. But I don't think you necessarily have to be very, very strong in order to do so, because most of these people have sea stone cuffs on. So it's like usually Magellan is going to be fighting people who are severely handicapped. So even if you are supremely strong, you're just probably not going to make it. Like Doflamingo is stronger than Magellan, in my opinion. But Magellan is just going to beat him because he has the sea stone cuffs on. But if the sea stone cuffs somehow get off, I think, he could push through Magellan.
Okay.
I think that he's high Vice-Admiral level.
I get what you mean. Like, it's not, I don't think it's like crazy, personally.
Yeah, it's not crazy. I think he's Vice-Admiral level, high Vice-Admiral level. I don't think this take should be here. I think, I did this take.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's from you. That's why I gave you the floor, bro.
It's so funny.
You didn't know that the whole time? That's funny.
No, I didn't know that.
That's so funny. Right.
No, I do think that he's high Vice-Admiral level.
Right.
What about you?
Yeah, like to me, it's like he's not Admiral level, right? So it's like if we're leveling him to something, it's not that. So
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be lower. But yeah, he's the highest tier of Vice-Admiral level. You know what I mean? Whatever that is. Like we had those Vice-Admirals that got like put up for promotions to potentially be admirals. Like he'd be one of them, but he wouldn't get the job. You feel me?
I don't know if you said what? Say it again.
So we had those couple vice admirals, Chaton and Gion, that were like considered as candidates for the next admiral position. He would probably be one of those guys. You know, I don't think he would get the job though, but he might even still scale above those two people for the position. You know what I mean? So yeah. But
guys, if you haven't liked the video, please like the stream. There's almost 300 people in this stream, and we only got 40 likes. Hello?
Where are you getting
Can
your
y'all
math?
do us a solid? Hit that like button real quick, Gengi.
Where are you getting your math from, bro? That's not the numbers I'm seeing.
Oh, my bad. If I'm seeing something different, that's because I didn't refresh. Yeah, but please hit that like button. Again, guys, if you want to look at any of our other links, just hit the pinned comment and extend it, and you'll be able to click on our link tree.
We got a couple more super chats that came in. 7 months at Nakama status from ZZ Optimal. Larry, have you seen Frieren? Is she Yonko level? Is she Yonko level?
I don't think she's Yonko level, but so Frieren in her verse is pretty OP.
Okay,
I will say that.
Is she like a Gojo kind of situation?
No, she's not as special as Gojo, but she's very strong, very very strong. I don't think she's Yonko level though.
Okay.
I think she's I don't think she's Yonko level. I would probably say like she's like a Shichibukai, like a warlord like type level. And she's the higher ranks of Shichibukai. Also, this is not me being a gooner, but I do think she has one of the most attractive female dub voices of all time. Like I can't listen to her in Japanese. Like that voice actor, whoever that is that plays Frieren. Sheesh.
Okay. That's pretty
That girl knows how to I don't know who she was birthed to that gave those vocals to her, but she sounds amazing.
Audible chocolate?
Audible vanilla, baby. I know she white.
You know she white.
Audible vanilla. Yeah.
Okay. We got another 3 months.
She's incredibly impressive. Have you watched it?
No, not yet.
It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. It's like a nice slice of life mixed with magic type show. It's dope.
Yeah, so I typically absorb my anime if I'm in a boot up situation or if I'm on a flight. I just haven't taken a lot of flights in recent months and forever single. So, you know what I mean? Anyway.
He said, I'm telling Dr. Umar.
Black History Month, no less, bro. Tripping.
Hey, man.
We got another 3 months at Nakama Static from SSJ Dodi. It says, maybe you can react to the Obito fight on a break week.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
And then he followed up with another 20 to say the same. So maybe y'all can react to the Obito versus Kakashi fight on a break week if Seb hasn't watched it by then. I would be down. I think the Twiz would be down too, I think. Yeah. I mean, maybe. They be hating on Naruto, bro.
I probably want to do it separate from the pod, though. I think that would be better for just us.
Okay. Yeah,
that's my fight, bro. That's my fight.
We can have
we would have to watch the entire episode. That's the thing. Because it's basically the entire episode.
We could have a reaction stream specifically to like the greatest fights in anime history or something. Like we could put Sendo versus Ippo in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We could do something. That. We each come with like 3 of our favorites all time. I don't know.
Favorite fights? We go fight night.
Fight night. Okay.
Fight night reactions. Okay, we could probably do that. I mean, people have been wanting like somebody said fan submissions. That'd be nice.
We could do that. Yeah, we could put a poll out
tell us like what fights to watch.
We could put I could put like a
But you're probably gonna
survey.
get spoiled.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
see.
We could probably add that in, like just chill and just like get it
Okay.
out. I know this is a lot of content too that we do every week, but it's like maybe we could like mix it up since the DDTs are not here and this Discord thing is not going to be forever. We could probably add that into the mix after like the Discord worst takes are done.
Survivor forever, man. Don't get twisted. We run it back every quarter. All right, there will be 4
Yeah.
Survivor champions per year. Please stop.
Yeah.
All right, we got another one. From No One Special, 4 months at Nakama status. It says, y'all gotta check out Lord of Mysteries. Yo, so I watched the first 2 episodes of Lord of Mysteries in the
Never heard of it.
Chinese and Japanese dub or whatever the whatever dub that was. I was so lost, bro. I've never been like, yo, I need a dub. I need an English dub harder in my life. I was so confused. But I do plan on watching it. It looks interesting. Supposedly, it's one of the greatest like mystery stories ever told. It's like a
Okay, I'll look into it.
Sherlock Holmes kind of thing. It's on Crunchyroll. Like it's there. But
I'm just stuck watching Future Diary still. I haven't finished it.
okay.
I'm gonna be making a review about it soon because I have so much to say that it's just a very weird show.
Okay. That's the one you were talking
I'm
about on
almost
Monday,
done.
right?
Yeah, I'm like 5 episodes away from like finishing it.
Yo, I put the is Frieren Yonko level in the chat, and it's pretty split vote. It's a 52% no, 48% yes. So she's close. She a Mihawk character, I guess.
I think she's Shichibukai, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She's really strong too, though.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. All right. This is from Miss Bub and Sanji's Alchemy. Harald is weaker than every admiral we've seen in the story.
I think that's
I wonder when this dropped.
That's a bad take.
I wonder when this dropped, bro.
It don't even matter when it dropped.
It really don't matter when it dropped.
The first time we saw Harald, he did an ACOC attack versus
That's
Ross.
not true. The first time we saw Harald, he kicked some random fodder dude.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad.
You're right though. Within 2
it was
chapters.
Like 3 chapters later. Yeah.
Like 3 chapters. Yeah, man. I don't know how people
No spoilers in the chat, please, for Future Diary. Please. I'm almost done. Please don't spoil anything. I know she's crazy. It's probably why I'm still watching it.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
It's like I wouldn't suggest watching it, but I do want you to learn who is. She's bat crazy, bro. Like bat crazy. In like a way you would want your girl to be, but without the toxicity.
I feel like I've seen her before.
I think you've seen the clip of where she had like a knife to this girl's neck, and then the guy was like, "Hey, everybody, this is my girlfriend," and she just like doesn't want to kill the girl anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Please, guys, no spoilers. I'm 5 episodes away from like it ending.
You need
also,
don't say
Yuno was a baddie. Yuno's like 14.
We don't know how old they are, bro.
No. So Yuki is 14.
No, I'm saying the people in the chat, like they could be 14.
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. If you're older than 18, please refrain from calling Yuno a baddie. Okay.
Okay. All right. But yeah, Harald is very clearly stronger than Admirals. Like I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. This is a bad take.
It's gonna get worse. The OG Admirals, number 35. No, number 35 from Nub. The OG Admirals are stronger than Prime, Roger, Garp, and Whitebeard. I don't know how you could come to this conclusion. When old Whitebeard and old Garp are actively boxing them and getting the upper hand. Now, if you want to, are they saying like all 3 of them together would beat them individually? That's a different take. But it doesn't seem like that's what the take is.
I don't think that's what the take is.
So,
this is just another one of those silly takes. It's not real. Like this feels like troll.
Yeah.
Like rage bait.
Yeah. Slothy, 34. A fight between Koby and Green Bull would go extreme. Yo,
Oh man.
Koby low-key has like an anchored fan base, man. Like they're entrenched,
Yeah.
man. It's weird.
Starting to become the new Mihawk, bro.
Weird, bro.
Yeah, man. I would say this is rage bait. A lot of these are starting to seem like rage bait, like the higher we go.
I'm starting to feel bad for Chris for having to navigate through all this.
I feel bad for Chris having to be like, yo, how serious is this person? And then he has to figure out if it's worth putting on based on that.
Oh man. Calamity not current Koby. It doesn't tell what version of Koby here, but it doesn't matter in my opinion.
Yeah,
So,
doesn't matter.
Next, 33 from Z Commander in Chief. It says Sabo would beat Akainu or Whitebeard in a 1v1.
Let's just skip this. This is
the Sabo strength scale is it's probably the widest one in the verse. Cause we got people like Shonen that are like he boxing Yakos, people like Z Commander that's like, yo, 1v1 in Akainu and Whitebeard, and then we got people like you who's like Sanji got it. Like, I've never seen
terrible.
such a wide scale for a single character. But yeah, we can move on.
Yeah, this is terrible, bro.
They're only gonna get worse, bro. They're only gonna get worse.
I don't know because I feel like these last two are bad. Like they're bad.
Okay. Fight sequences in the anime such as Zoro versus King, Luffy versus Kaido, 1074 specifically, and Luffy versus Kizaru are overrated and amateur level animations from GOAT.
I feel like this is troll too. I feel like what's episode 1074? I have to look that up. I'm pretty sure
that's the one where Luffy catches the lightning and throws it back at Kaido, like that one. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Bro, can he draw? Can he draw?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's the one where Luffy catches the lightning. It's the one where Luffy catches the lightning. And when they have the evil demonized and Luffy's like appears behind Kaido with the punch, it's that one.
Yeah, that is one of the most flawless fights in all of One Piece. I mean, I feel like sometimes people who say these things are like fans of Naruto versus Pain during that one episode. The animation was just super fluid, but it was just super terrible. And like it didn't follow the manga at all to any degree. I feel like those are the same people that think animation is good and Kaido versus Luffy wasn't great. Or like Zoro. Just the cinematography of both of those episodes were phenomenal. I feel like this is also rage bait, and I think we're falling for it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we fell for it because I'm out here now pissed.
I know Chris felt the way because he's like a huge like anime guy for One Piece, so he probably was like enraged even typing this into the screen. So
this is I don't think I'd ever be able to draw or animate this way in my entire life, even if I worked at it as much as possible. It's just that is talent. The way it's just directed to and the fluid. Please, bro.
I'm about to rewatch that fight scene. Honestly.
Yeah, those are fight scenes that are
and we didn't even talk about Zoro versus King. Like it was so good.
Do we need to? Like
yeah.
Yo, bro, just think about the one shot where like King is in the air and the camera comes all the way back and you see Zoro and his back and he's facing towards King. That shot was bro, it is so much good about that.
I'm probably rewatching both of those tonight, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So good, bro. So good. That's crazy. That's like saying Sanji versus Queen was animated poorly once he started tapping into his German. Like, bro, what? That animation too. Like, I don't like the style of it, but I recognize this is so damn good animation wise.
Yeah. All right. Next up, 31. Talking Shonen again. Nami's only purpose in the story is to provide fan service.
I mean, no, right? She needs to navigate the ship. If not, everybody just be dead. But besides that, I will say there is a little knock on her mapping the world out. I feel like that
You think
never gets
her
brought
dream
up.
hasn't been a focal point
Yeah,
as
I feel
much
like
as
her
it should have been?
dream never gets brought up ever.
Mhm.
Like it seems to have taken a backseat. We know that she still does it.
Mhm.
From what I'm sure. It just never gets highlighted anymore. So it feels like she's just fan service and she complains all the time.
So, while I get what is being said here, I disagree for another reason. I feel like consistently throughout any arc in One Piece, Nami has some sort of additional through line, like emotional through line that kind of needs to be accounted for. And like that happens almost every arc
Yeah.
for me. So
It happened with Whole Cake for sure.
yeah, Whole Cake, even
That Sanji
Alano.
smack was great.
Yeah, like the Punk Hazard with the children. Dressrosa was a little more different just because of she left. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if we're talking about the entirety of One Piece, we can go really far back, man. But I don't know. I feel like there's always some specific emotional through line that Nami's accounting for, that kind of keeps both the series grounded and like makes you care about things that you might not have cared about otherwise. So I don't know. I feel like
Sometimes her and Usopp, they switch roles.
Mm.
And who believes in Luffy more during the most desperate times?
Yeah.
Like Usopp had that moment on Alabasta. Nami has that moment in Wano. You know, sometimes the Straw Hats just like change those roles. And it makes you feel something different each time. So I get it though. But I get what he's saying though. I do get what he's saying. Like it's a bad take, but it's not a silly take.
Yeah, there's credence to it. It's just not. I don't think it's structured the way it's supposed to be. He could have phrased this in a better way, and I would have probably even agreed with him. Like if you want to say Nami's taking a back seat in importance or something like that, or if you want to say that the revelation of the world sinking invalidates Nami's dream, like that's a different. You know what I mean? Like that's a different thing to say. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Let's do until 25.
Okay.
And then we'll save the 25 for another stream.
All right. 30 from Sadibo. The conquest of the sea attack, whether Dory or Bragi or Kaido and Big Mom, cannot break out of Dofi's birdcage. I disagree. But I'm a believer in hockey can handle things like that, like the barrier, the birdcage. It's the Gura. I'm telling you, it's the Gura. That's the difference. It's the difference.
There's no difference. They're all
different.
Boots, bro.
It's different. It's different.
What the hell?
Gura different. Understand
I don't
that.
think Dory and Bragi can do it. I don't think Dory and Bragi could do it. Kaido and Big Mom for sure because of the hockey aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Dory and Bragi could do it. Plus, Birdcage. I'm gonna just say this for Sadibo is a bit weird. It's very weird. It's a weird power. It doesn't really follow the rules of One Piece in any regard. It's a cage made out of string that can cut anything in its path, and it cuts out radio waves.
Yeah, I've still never understood the radio wave thing. Never understood that.
Don't know. It cuts through meteors. It does a lot, but I don't think this should be as high as the others. It's the Dorian Bragi part that really got activated.
I think it's no, it's the Kaido and Big Mom part that probably got Chris activated. Because Dory and Bragi, you can argue like whatever, they can't break the birdcage. But Kaido and Big Mom can't? Like it's like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's definitely crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. I'm confident Kaido and Big Mom could break the birdcage dolo. Casually.
Yeah. Yeah, casually. Yeah,
Casually.
I agree.
So
Low key though, I'm gonna just go on record. I think Fuji could have done it too.
me too. The thing is,
Yeah,
maybe not straight up break it, but you know me, I'm all about hacks and utility. He could have lifted it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he had a means to deal with the birdcage at
Hold
the
up.
minimum.
Listen, he does that. We might. You ever went to like Dave and you've been to Dave and Buster's. You ever went to like
And do the
machines
crab,
that
the
got
claw?
the clamps, the cranes? I think if he would have lifted up, the strings would have just came together and just cut everybody in half as they lifted up. So that would have been bad.
But he could separate them with his gravity, no? He could just be like, nah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I think he could separate it with his gravity or put such force down upon it that it will break itself.
Yeah, I think Fuji was he was betting on Luffy. It was making a statement.
Yeah,
Dofi isn't a legitimate threat to Fujitora as much as I would like him to be. Like he's not. Sorry.
Yeah, Fuji wasn't trying.
Yeah.
He just wanted to get on his knees and apologize to King Riku.
You ain't have to say it like that.
Oh, my bad.
You ain't have to say it like that.
Punish me, King Riku.
You ain't have to say that like that, bro. We got 29 from Jinny. It says, Jinbei is the most useless crewmate among the Straw Hats, and he is not that good of a helmsman.
Well, that's not true. Nami clearly stated at Whole Cake.
They would have died
if
without
Jinbei
him.
wasn't at the helm, the ship would have broke upon the waves.
Yeah. Beyond that, he's also has extra utility as a strong fighter to deal with like strong people. He's also very knowledgeable. like I feel like he's one of the more useful Straw Hats, bro. Like he's top 5 in usefulness.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. He might be number 1. They're pirates on a pirate ship. He's a fisherman.
Yeah, he can
He
save
can dive
lives
into the water anytime these dudes fall into the water. Not only that, he can make his own currents.
Yeah, bro.
And completely help with navigation. He could avoid the ship being damaged because of his knowledge of the sea. Not only that, he can get fish by calling out to fish. That way they can eat whenever they want. They don't even have to fish anymore.
Bro, he might. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think he's the most useful Straw Hat. Because on top of everything you just said, he's also a top 3-4 fighter on the crew.
Let me ask you this. Do you think he's capable of purifying seawater?
Oh, I don't know about all that, but sure. Like
if he did like his water bullet, you think it'd be useful for like without
drink?
seawater?
Like to drink it?
No. Yeah, like you could drink the water bullet, but he takes the seawater out of it.
I don't see why not.
Right. Like I'm thinking to myself, he could probably do it.
Bro, he's also like knowledgeable of the world to a degree that most of them just aren't because he's traveled so much and been around the block. Like he be giving them insight and intel on stuff that they don't know about. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, this is a bad take. I don't think it's a silly take, but I think it's bad.
It's a terrible take.
I feel like it's not
it's not thought out.
Yeah, it's not thought out at all.
Like for you to have the amount of ammo that you had to counter it to say that he is the most useful, for someone to be like, yo, he's the most useless, it's just like, yo, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then to only limit it, or at least I didn't say only limit it, but to suggest the helmsman part as like your case in point, like we have an entire chapter dedicated to that, highlighting the usefulness in the highest level of stage. Like they're fighting Big Mom, they're fighting a Yonko. My helmsman capabilities allowed us to survive a Yonko onslaught.
Put it this way. He was more useful than Usopp on Wano by putting out the fire.
You gotta have the fireman Jinbei stuff happening again, bro.
Hey,
it's useful. It's utility.
It's still useful, right? That's a good use.
Mm-hmm. And he be gathering poneglyphs. Like on his off time. And he got a whole like crew of fishmen that are ride or die for him.
Jinbei might be very needed if if Lodestar or Laughtail are under the sea.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? He might be able to coat the ship in like an air bubble eventually. I feel like he could do any of these things. Why not?
I don't see why not. Hey, man.
Also, his usefulness through being a direct connection to Fishman Island and Shirahoshi, having a relation to probably use the ancient weapon Poseidon at some point, if need be. Like, there's so much that like he offers.
I'm
super
sold,
useful.
bro. He's the most useful Straw Hat. I'm sold.
Right. He might be number one.
I don't think it's might anymore. I think we there. I think you convinced me. I put a poll in the chat if he's the most useful Straw Hat. 60% said yeah.
Yeah. He's not bad, man. Really good addition to the crew.
Yeah. All right. Oh, this is you again, Larry. You and Eye of Night, apparently. I don't know if you still believe this. I know this is during your Gabon hype moments. Rayleigh is not the second strongest member of the Roger Pirates.
Oof.
I don't even remember you saying this for real, but
I think I probably said it.
I remember you suggested it with Gabon, and apparently Eye of Night also said it. But talk to me, man. How you feeling?
I'd say it's a bad take.
Okay.
I don't think it's a super bad take.
I don't think it should be this high. Maybe Eye of Night caped for it in a way that made it crazy high. But I'm also a Sanji fan, Gabon guy, Monster Trio guy. Right. I need the gap to be a little, you know. While Chris is more of a Zoro guy. He's a Monster Trio guy technically in the terms of scaling, I think. But he's always going to be like Zoro over Sanji significantly, or at least on some level. So, you know. I don't know.
It does I would say maybe I meant this at like their older age.
I don't know how you meant it, bro. This is your words.
Yeah. Maybe I meant it that way.
I think it's something you said on the pod. Like I don't think it's something you were in the Discord talking about. So you'd have to like go to the episode itself, but I don't know.
I think at their older age, I think Gabon has shown a lot of stronger feats than Rayleigh has at his older age. And that's not really fair. You know, they both fought different people. I do think that Admirals are stronger than
Holy Knights.
Holy Knights. But Rayleigh did state that, you know, he was rusty. He wasn't of his actual strength that he usually is. He's pretty inactive as well. Where meanwhile, oh, your camera went out, Seb.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gabon has been active and he has been fighting and he looks pretty darn good in his arsenal. So, and he didn't say he was out of commission or rusty either, so I don't know. I feel like for sure in their prime, Gabon is definitely stronger. I mean, Rayleigh is definitely stronger, but Gabon now, I think he's stronger than Rayleigh. So I don't know if that's a bad take, guys, but if it is, my bad.
I hope
your camera fell?
Nah, it died.
Oh, it died? Did you have that battery?
I was using the regular battery, not the dummy. All right. It looks like it can last a decent chunk of a stream, but not a whole stream. So now we
2 hours is the max, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I figured it would give me some sort of heads up. I didn't think it would just die like that. Kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. We're almost getting there. 3 more. 27. Crocodile will be among the top 5 strongest characters by the end of One Piece. This is from DB Shiesty. Just no.
Yeah, silly take.
I don't know how we get there.
Silly take.
Who do you think the top 5 will be?
The top 5 of the series?
Top 5 strongest characters at the end of One Piece.
At the end of this One Piece, like where we are, not all time.
Yeah, like current sagas, current storyline.
It'd be Luffy, Blackbeard, Zoro, Koby, and the last one. Oof.
It sounds like you're saying Shanks doesn't make it because you didn't say Shanks.
I didn't say Shanks.
Okay. It also sounds like
think
you're
they did.
assuming Umu dies at the end, which is fair.
I'd probably say Loki.
Okay.
Yeah, those would be the top 5s.
Okay. I am.
What about you?
I don't think Blackbeard makes it to the end, so if we're, you know what I mean? I think he should die, right? Like I would assume he doesn't make it, but assuming he does, I'll have him in there. Luffy for sure. You think Dragon dies? Like, do you think Dragon makes it to the very end? I'd like to think Dragon would make it. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I'll go Dragon. I'll go Zoro. I'll go Loki as well. How many is that? I said Blackbeard, Luffy, Dragon, Zoro, Loki. I need a 5th. Will Akainu still be alive? I don't have Koby. I don't scale Koby like high enough for me to be like, yo, he'll be one of the strongest people at the very end.
Hey man,
but
Koby got the fastest growth in the series, bro.
I'll say Aokiji.
Aokiji? Yeah.
Just because I think Akainu might get taken out, but Aokiji will live. So I'm probably missing a bunch of people with that, but whatever.
All right.
Definitely not Crocodile.
Yeah, definitely not Croc.
All right, HD Fraud 26. Baby Loki is stronger than all pre-Timeskip Straw Hats. He's not being Luffy. Let's be real. It's baby Loki. He's a baby. I know he's durable as all hell. They have utility on their side. They can get him out of here, bro. They can get out of here, bro. Chill out. Larry, chill out, bro.
Yo, it's not a bad take,
It's a
bro.
bad take. It's a bad take, and you know
not a bad take,
It's
bro.
a bad take, and you know it, bro.
No, it's not.
It's a bad take.
It's not a bad take.
Bad take, and you know it. Sophia say, yo, Loki, though.
Yo, right. This is not a bad take.
Y'all telling me that baby Loki is beating pre-Timeskip Luffy? Like he's stronger than him.
We talking about baby Loki climbing a tree?
Yeah, that one. Gear 2 Luffy fighting Lucci, fighting. Y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all wildin'.
I'm gonna go yeah, bro.
Y'all wildin'.
I'm gonna say yes. I don't think this should be as high as it is. I think this is crazy to be this high.
You're insane, bro.
I do believe that this is a real take.
I need you to understand that like utility and fighting capabilities exist. This is a baby.
It's okay. I seen this baby get thrown off the sun world and land on the ground and be okay and have enough strength to climb back up the tree.
Yo, that's fall damage, bro. You know who would hold on? You know who wouldn't even have been affected by that?
Who?
Luffy wouldn't even have been affected.
That's because that doesn't mean what you think it means. It just means that he has a hack around not taking fall damage.
Okay, but my point is he can inflict actual damage to him.
If Luffy took damage from that height, do you think he would survive?
Yeah. Probably. Oh, you mean like he's not impervious at all? Like he just falls?
Not impervious. Yeah.
That's a different conversation.
Oh, damn.
But we're talking about being stronger. Like Luffy's got to fight and defeat the baby. Like he can do that. Yes.
Do you think Luffy has enough pop to generate the same amount of force?
Yes.
that Loki hit the floor from the
Yes,
Sun World.
significantly
with the Underworld
more,
with.
significantly more force, significantly more damage, significantly more. Bro, what are we doing right now?
Okay.
All right, man.
All right.
Okay. Yeah,
right,
this
bro.
is yeah. You're tweaking. I'm sorry, you're tweaking.
Listen, bro. If you listen, it's all right.
I'm gonna ask you something, and I don't know what your answer to this would be. How do you think Tech Eye works? Say to restructure. Say somebody, a Rokushiki technique user who was quality in Tech Eye, was thrown from the Sun Realm and decided to Tech Eye their body to protect themselves when they landed on the ground. How do you think that would have worked for them?
From the Sun World?
For wherever they were at, not the Sun World. The where were they at? I don't remember. The Heavens Realm. They weren't in the Heavens Realm. They were in the Earth Realm or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. But the same fall that Estrid made Loki go through.
Yeah,
a Tech Eye user Tech Eyes and lands on the ground in that same space.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
What happens?
Yeah.
I think they pass away.
You think they die? Okay.
Yeah. I think the force is too great.
Okay. We just have very
I don't think
different
you're
views.
understanding how big the Sun World is and where the Underworld is, bro.
Hey,
Like
man.
like we're talking like this is probably bigger than the Red Line.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. The Red Line?
Yeah.
You're tripping.
I guess I'm tripping.
Yo, didn't Chopper use like guard point like to survive this himself?
Yeah, but that's him in being a balloon.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Come on.
Yeah.
Baby Loki ain't got it, man. I'm sorry. Y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin', bro. Absolutely not, HD Fraud. Absolutely not. Luffy no diff. Luffy no diff, bro. No diff. All right, that's our last take. We gotta get that's 26. We got 25 left. So how you feeling?
Good.
How you feeling, bro? I can't believe it.
Feeling good, man. I feel like these takes were like entertaining.
Yeah.
Again, thank you to Chris for just doing this. This is very entertaining. It lets me know, since I'm not usually in the Discord now, where the Discord is. And
they still
makes
wildin'.
me happy. It makes me happy I stayed a little away.
They still wildin' in there, bro.
But this is a good time. Very good time. We should be able to. Are we doing this next week, or you can't because you're leaving?
I'm gonna be traveling all next week, so I'm probably not gonna have any streams in unless we do something on the weekend. Which I don't know if you're free for that, so probably not. And even then,
okay.
I doubt it unless it's like Sunday night. I have work all of the week except for Monday. I'll be on the Monday pod. Tuesday through Sunday, essentially, I'll be traveling. So
yeah.
Let
me see if I can put if you guys aren't in the Discord right now, I'm gonna copy and paste the link in the live chat. That way you guys could like join the Discord. So
it's not in
the Discord, guys.
It's not in the link tree?
It's in the link tree, but you know people.
Okay.
They're not gonna click the link tree.
Yeah, guys, if you want to have your takes, potentially make this list, or just have fun in the Discord. We do so much with the community these days. Join the Discord. We have tiered memberships that can support us as well as give you more access to me, Larry, and the twins. Not really the twins, more me and Larry. And give you the opportunity to like be in what we're doing like right now with the Survivor Series, call-in streams, DDTs, etc. Join the Discord. Thank you, Red Eyes. But yeah, it's a lot of fun in there. You can ping us. We have a Ask Us Anything kind of chat channel. Sometimes we lack with responding, but I always try to respond at some point to anything you guys send our way.
Waifu-san said, "Come back in an hour and bother Joe on his LWAP live."
I could do that.
I will.
I could probably do
could
that.
do that because I'm gonna be working anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll definitely do that.
All right. We did get one more super chat from Project Iceman. It says Gabon beats Blackbeard mid diff. I disagree, but but don't rock with my guy Blackbeard like that.
I'm gonna leave that conversation alone.
Okay. That's it from us, guys. Like the stream if you haven't already. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Hope you guys are having an awesome week, and see you guys next time. Probably in a week. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, bye, guys.